Yes, I am. Obviously, I would have thought the lads stuck to the game plan. Peter's preparation throughout the week had been first class. I mean, he built it up nicely for them. And have a touch of class in the side now with lads like Jaden, Tony Gay and Phil McKenzie. And he proved it today. I mean, when you say surprised at how Dewsbury played, they only played as well as we would let them. Our defence was excellent again, as it was down at Dewsbury, and we played some tremendous football. I mean we showed first division touches today, and that's great. And we're at top of division, and let's hope we stay there this time.
You'll no doubt know that a team 7 miles down the road have also won today, which could be a big showdown for Good Friday.
Well, of course it could. I mean, we've a lot to prove on Good Friday following the Boxing Day defeat, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty confident that we'll do our business, but we'll do it match by match. It's one game at a time, and then what comes on Good Friday comes, and we'll go down there and we won't let our supporters down.
Okay.
It was very tough. We made it hard for ourselves, a lot of penalties against us, but the commitment showed through at the end, and a thoroughly deserved win at the end.
Is it much different playing in the third division from the first?
No, you're playing with good standard of players. The competition's the same, especially when you're playing someone like Dewsbury, when you're vying for a top spot. So, you know, I would imagine that all in all, the competition is as strong. Probably not as quick, but as strong, yeah.
There's 1 or 2 vital matches still to come. How are you looking forward to those?
Very much so. I've got 2 matches to run in the month term, and hopefully if everything can be worked out, I'll be here till the end of the season. We've got, I think, 6 or 7 games to go. We've got to win them all, and hopefully Keithley will slip up and we'll take the championship.
You've played in a lot of great sides. What's this side like with the lads to play with?
Oh, the lads are brilliant. I'm really enjoying myself here. They've made me feel really welcome. It's a bit of a change since the last year or so at Widnes. I've been struggling down there, and it's nice to be back in playing first team rugby, and really appreciative of the way Workington have sort of taken me into their hearts, and hopefully I can repay them and help them get the championship.
Now on your left, somebody said we walked to the door, Mark Mull, you're going in the centre today. What was it like from playing from the fullback?
It was a bit tougher, Howard. Like, obviously you've got to go up and back in the defensive line all the time. At fullback you can sort of have a bit of a bludge, as you say, every now and then, but no, I found it a bit tougher, and haven't played centre for a couple of years now, so it was a bit hard to get used to again, but I liked it, enjoyed it.
It looked a hard game out there today.
Yeah, well, you know, like Phil said, we made it hard for ourselves a lot of times, especially in the second half when we got 2 of our players got sinned in for 5 minutes. We were down to 11 men, you know, that made it very tough then, but the boys sort of dug in deep, and we come up with the goods.
And you're going to the seaside next week, Blackpool?
Yeah, well, I've never been there. You might go and see the illuminations, I suppose. No, I've never been. Is it? Well, I didn't know that. But anyhow, no. Yeah, it'll be good.
And for a top place now, how's it looking?
Oh, well, I think, you know, like Phil said again, we just got to hope that Keithley get beat, and we just got to keep on the winning way. We've got 6 more games, we've got to win every one, and just hope everything goes our way.
I think we've got about... makes the last tackle. Scott again, tries to kick through, but only as far as Loudon, who runs it away. Positioned himself well, Mackenzie. Onto Mulligan. Mulligan almost through. Tony Kay. Still going, Kay. Looks for Penrice. Penrice is in the clear. He's got Smith inside him. Still going. Then on to Smith, and Smith takes the ball and should go in very, very close. And that was better rugby. Ran away from their own try line. Tony Kay, the man who started it, fed Penrice. Penrice did superbly well to draw the man with a beautifully timed pass onto Smith, who then ran it behind the posts for a superb try. Marwood runs at them, still on his feet as they try to wrestle him to the ground. Was that a dump? Kay running it infield, but Scott does the tackling, but he offloads. Jed Byrne still on his feet. Byrne. Mackenzie going himself inside onto Kitchens. Kitchens got a chance. Can he go around Wilson? Still on his feet, and he's over. So Kitchen took him over with him. Wilson was on his back. Kitchen, he went round Wilson on 39 minutes to extend the town lead. Onto Armstrong. Again, he drives it in. Mackenzie onto Marwood, then onto Byrne. Byrne looks for runners, puts Riley through the gap. Still going Riley, and once he spots the whitewash, he doesn't stop and goes in for the try. So the substitute hasn't been on 5 minutes and gets on the score sheet. This awesome prop gets it on the score sheet again.
That was really tough job. I love David. You know to pick that goal.
The Workington try scorer, number 12, Colin Armstrong. The Workington try scorer, number 9, Phil Mackenzie.
Smith onto Mulligan, infield. Mulligan still on his feet. Town another set of 6 though. Mackenzie onto Marwood. Marwood then onto Kitchen. Dummies still going. Kitchen onto Drummond. Drummond had a bit of space. Still on his feet. Drummond can't be far short of that Whitehaven try line. Marwood then on to Byrne. Byrne looking for runners, find Armstrong, and Armstrong is waltzing in for the opening try. And there it is. The crowd go wild, and so does Armstrong, who's delighted about that score. Gap opened up, made by Jed Byrne, and Armstrong waltzed through it to open the opening try on 18 minutes. Mackenzie on to Pickering. Pickering drives it through Kendall as they struggle to bring him down. Goes himself, still going. Town on the break again on the right, Mulligan. On to Drummond, Drummond takes it, he's in a bit of space, did well to come in field. Can they take it quickly and spin it wide? Kay misses it, then on to Marwood, Kitchen. On to Armstrong again, bursting the line. Is Armstrong going in for his second try? On to Smith, and Smith goes in. Well, made by Armstrong and finished off by Gary Smith. Well, what a spell. About 10 yards from the Whitehaven line. Can they mount something? Riley drives it to the posts. Minute and a half to go plus any stoppage time. Kitchen again on that narrow side. Feed Drummond. Mackenzie trying to go himself. Is he over? Yes, he is. That man Mackenzie has wriggled his way over. He just had a half gap, spotted it and went in. Jed Byrne. Quick dart there as Armstrong spots a gap and goes down the middle. Still going Armstrong, running like a centre. Onto Drummond, has to check. Still on his feet, Drummond, is he going? He's still going. A yard short. Last tackle. Marwood spots a gap, and is Marwood going in? Yes, he is. And he's delighted about that. The little man. Well, it's brought the crowd back to life again. Chip over the top, but Burns first there. Offloads onto Scott, there's a bit of space. Then onto Heppy. Heppy round Kendall. Then onto Mulligan. Mulligan still going. Still going, Mulligan. Can he go in? Still going, Mulligan. Yes, he's in. And what a try. Well, he evaded about 6 or 7 or 8 tacklers and then just pounced that ball down like it was going out of fashion. What a try. Sheer determination written all over his face. Then on to Smith. Smith cuts back in field. Tackled by Rothwell though. Mackenzie onto Marwood. Then on to Scott, who drives it to the posts. First bit of sustained pressure Town have had on the Doncaster line. Marwood from onto Byrne. Byrne looking for runners. Out wide onto Kitchen, then onto Drummond. Drummond takes it, steps in field. Still going Drummond, and Drummond's in for a try. The man recently signed on loan from Lee goes in for a try. Town have withstood some heavy pressure in these opening exchanges but retire back on 11 minutes. Drummond went in for the opening score.
You'll park your car outside the Queen's Head pub. The following registration number A194CRM, which is a green Datsun.
Marwood onto Drummond. Still going Drummond. Still going Drummond. He's got Smith with him. Still going. Feeds to Smith. Back to Drummond, and Drummond's going in for his second try. Listen, this crowd. Boy, does it react when this Des Drummond gets this ball as he went in for his second try under the post after an interchange of passing with Gary Smith on the far side. And nobody was going to stop Drummond. Well, already he's become a crowd favourite at Derwent Park as Marwood again adds the conversion to take Town into a 10-0 lead on 20 minutes. Sure. Well, inside, but only as far as Mackenzie, who says thank you very much and goes on a run, then finds Smith, who did well to take it. Good opportunism again by Hooker Mackenzie. It's there again onto Marwood, then inside onto Armstrong, who spots a gap and went right through it. 10 yards again from the Doncaster line. Mackenzie from Acknarf back onto Kitchen, then onto Marwood. They've got a big line. Pickering still on his feet. Pickering about 5 yards from the Doncaster line. If it goes blind, which it does, they've got a chance onto Drummond, and Drummond's in for his hat-trick. Well, he doesn't need a chance like that to be asked twice, and sped away from the defence. So on 25 minutes, Des Drummond completes his hat-trick. Well, Mackenzie from Acknarf back onto Byrne, Byrne onto Scott, Scott drives it again into the defence. Mackenzie again goes on the narrow side, inside onto Drummond, then tackled by Shuttleworth. Kay from Acknarf back onto Marwood, Marwood onto Byrne, Byrne onto Mulligan up in the line, and he's got a chance if he can go down the full back, and he can, and Mulligan goes in for a try. Took that ball at pace and stormed through the hole. Marwood onto Kitchen, Byrne over the top as far as Kay. Can he keep hold of it? Onto Drummond. Drummond checks inside, still on his feet. Drummond links up, still going. Mulligan inches short of the Doncaster line. Marwood onto Kay, then onto Scott. Is he in? Yes, he is. So Scott goes in for the try on 47 minutes to extend the Town lead, and boy was it needed. And it's there, so that extends the Town lead again. Mackenzie onto Marwood, Marwood used Pickering. Schubert still going, is he over? Just held up. Mulligan from Acknarf back goes to the right onto Marwood, then onto Byrne. They've got men over. Inside onto Heppy. Can Heppy get it over? Can he get it loose? It is loose. Goes out wide onto Kay. Kay, and Kay's in. So Tony Kay forces his way over on 68 minutes. From the far side, Marwood tries to add on these 2 points. And it's there. So Marwood onto Jed Byrne. Byrne misses out one, then onto Tony Kay, eventually to Drummond. Drummond through the first line, and still he goes. Still going, Drummond. Inside. Inside again. Marwood, can he make it? Looks to free it, and there's a try. Rolled the ball along the deck, and Town going for another try. So Marwood, and it's there. Byrne kicks through space, there's Drummond, gonna be first there. Well, spilled the ball. Who's that picking it up? Is it Mulligan? And there's a try. So what a finale. And Mulligan goes in for his hat-trick. And in his last 12 minutes, Town has run up 18 points without reply. And there's the goal. And there's the hooter. So right on the stroke of full time, Town extend the lead and run out winners after leading 20 points to 6 at half time. Ran out winners with 3 Mulligan tries, 3 Drummond tries, Scott and Kay 8 tries. On to Pickering almost through. Mackenzie on to Kitchen this time, almost ambling as he approached Fogarty, then sped it up. Inside the Huddersfield 22, on to Riley, going like a train. Still going, but it's cool to do the tackle in. Mackenzie from acting half back on the narrow side. And inside onto Marwood, Mulligan up in the line, short ball onto Kitchen. 5 yards out. Can they keep it going left? Huddersfield the caught short. Marwood then on to Byrne. On to Armstrong. Armstrong's in for a try, and there it is. Armstrong goes in for the opening try on 26 minutes. That brought the crowd back to life. A well-worked move. That move's been done before, Paul.
It has, with Buck coming behind the dummy runner. They had a move on and they cancelled it, but it's worked to their favour in the end. They took them one way and brought them back. Very good.
So Town back in the lead. 26 minutes gone. But penalty to Town. I think that was long overdue, Paul.
It's nice to see one going our way. I mean, Mr. Colt has been playing that all day, and he's been caught there, so that's one for us now.
Mackenzie on to Pickering. Pickering drives it deep into the Huddersfield defence. Still going, Pickering. Still going. And Marwood's in for a try. The crowd have come to life. Pickering made it as they take the tap. He forced his way through 3, 4, 5 lax tackles. He had Marwood on his shoulder. Marwood stomped that ball down as if it was going out of fashion, and Town extend the lead. Well, they're delighted. Paul Burns, has a big smile on your face.
Brilliant. Big Jimmy. He gets a lot of knock-in, but the work rate he puts in, as you've seen there, is just power, strength.
And your man Dean Marwood on his shoulder.
Well, Walshy's been getting at him to back up the big man, so it's worked this time. There's another 4 points to Town.
So Marwood, can he add this conversion? Yes, he can. Well, Town rampant. Smith goes it himself from acting half back. Does well, takes the pressure off his forward. Mackenzie from acting half back. Then on to Pickering. Pickering with back in field with a good tackle. Well, I think Mr. Volandi's got to watch these tackles. Kay trying to run it wide. Tony Kay still going. Tony Kay looks for support. On to Drummond. Drummond's in for a try. Go on, Desi's in for a try under the posts. Well, what a try made by Tony Kay. He did well to find Drummond, and Drummond didn't have to be asked twice. He shot in under the posts. Martin Oglenby, speak to me.
There's no substitute for sheer pace, Howard, and that man's certainly got it. Tony Kay, he's match winning on himself. Does Drummond backed up extremely well there. Great score under the post, just what the lads needed.
Well, what a try. Finished off by Drummond, but made, and there's the conversion by Marwood. So, 61 minutes gone. Town extend the lead. So close. So it's a handover. Deep again in Huddersfield territory. 64 minutes gone. Town lead 18 points to 6 in this quarter-final tie in the Premiership. Flanagan again, on to Fogarty. Fogarty looking to free it, but he's lost the ball. Drummond picks it up, goes on a run again, does Drummond. Still going. Out to Smith. Smith jinks back inside. Still going, Gary Smith. And there's a try for Kitchen. And Town are extending the lead. Well, a rampant Town. A rampant Town. The crowd are delighted. Great backing up. And it's there. So Town extend the lead to 24 points to 6. Good morning. How have the preparations gone over the weekend?
Good, mate. Yeah, it's going all right so far. So everything's going according to plan. Hopefully the game does.
How did the training go through the week? Have you got any problems with the fitness of any of the lads?
No, everyone's okay, mate. You know, they'll be prepared well. We've trained well, so you know, it's all down to game day now.
Have you learned anything from the tapes that you've watched against this Rochdale side?
We've learned a little bit, but we really haven't changed anything. We're just worried about our own game, and you know, I'm confident in the players' ability to take that the game plan into today's game against Rochdale, and I'm sure if they do that, I think we can come up with a win.
And the big man that you've brought over from the South Seas, James Pickering, how are you enjoying it over here in Cumbria?
It's been a pleasure given the chance to come over here. I'm really enjoying it. First time I've been in England and Cumbria. I heard a lot about it, and it's everything I would have expected.
How did you enjoy the game against Huddersfield, especially with the fanatical support?
The game against Huddersfield, and like throughout the whole year, the support from all the fans, you know, the support has been tremendous, and it's gone a long way to helping us, the team, getting this far and doing so well. But I've never really known fans or supporters like the people, you know, the supporters from Workington. They're just out of this world.
What would it mean to you, James, a trip to Old Trafford next week?
Well, it's the biggest thing over here. You know, I'd really enjoy it there, but I just treat it as another game. But that's the way I look at it. It doesn't matter if it's test football or you're just playing park football. I just treat it as another game. If we're lucky today and we get there, you know, it's another game. But we've got to get there first.
Peter, back to you. You've recruited a little bit of help here from the coaching staff at Oldham in the form of your friend Peter Tunks. Has he advised you in anything, way, shape or form?
Yeah, he's gone over the whole Rochdale side with the players and myself and all that, so you know, we haven't left any stone unturned, so it helps us to know a fair bit about the Rochdale players, but more importantly, you know, we've got to worry about our own game, and I'm sure if we do that, as we did at Huddersfield last week, hopefully our ball security will be a lot better today, and if we do that, I feel that we'll win. They're a very good attacking side, Rochdale, so any mistakes we make, I'm sure they'll make us pay for it.
Well, that's the viewpoint of Mr. James Pickering and Coach Peter Walsh, so it's down to the nitty-gritty.
I'll just say something, so that moustache actually looks ridiculous, Howard.
Thank you, Peter. Colin Armstrong, captain for the day. First of all, how's the knee?
No, it's all right now. It's had a bit of treatment on it all week and it's got sorted out, so it's quite good.
How are the lads looking forward to the game today?
Oh, everybody's looking forward to it, really. It's a bit windy today, and if we control the ball and do what Peter wants us to do, everybody will be looking forward to it, I suppose.
Tony Kay, after you sign him from Barrow, do you expect to be in this situation later on in the year?
It was a possibility, yeah, with a good side like Workington. Obviously, the first priority was to win the division. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve that, but at least we're in the second division next year, and this is a nice little bonus at the end of the season, something for the lads to play for, yeah.
What would it be like for yourself to go next week to Old Trafford? What would that mean to you?
Oh, that'd be tremendous, yeah. I mean, I played in some big games and been fortunate to play in some big games, but never an actual final. And to play in front of a Barmy Workington entourage that would be there, it'd be really good. Yeah, I'd enjoy it.
Well, we've come down the M6, M61. There's reported to be 40 coaches coming to cheer them on today. What was it like at Huddersfield to play in front of those Barmy Army fans?
Yeah, they were great. I mean, you know, like I've said before, the support's brilliant from these fans, and even though times are hard, they still keep putting up the money to come down and support us and cheer us on, and it's, you know, it's worth a try and a goal to us. It is really.
Colin Armstrong, you've been there to Old Trafford with Hull KR. What is it like?
Oh, it's a tremendous occasion. I mean, it's hard to explain what it's like. I mean, like for the lower clubs to get there and that, it's more of a chance than it is for getting to Wembley, see, and it's like the Wembley to the second and third division clubs, and everybody gets a chance. I mean, we've come from the third division, and nobody expected us to get this far. It was a shock winning at Huddersfield and that. I mean, and if we can just control the ball and play like we did at Huddersfield.